Hello everyone, I'm John. It's a pleasure to see you again. Let's review. Yesterday I introduced how to use XPOSE software and remote control to control XPOSE Q16pro 1U. And when using XPOSE, I always set the resolution to standard, but many times the resolution of input source and output display is no standard. And Q16pro 1U supports EDID. Achieve a point-to-point effect. So today I will explain to you how to operate. Okay, let's start. On the left is the XPOSE software interface, and on the right is a screen of one of the media server interface. The display one is the front panel interface on the media server. The display two is the current interface. And the display 3 and 4 are connected to the Q16pro 1U input. And this is display 4. Now there are the standard 4K input resolution. Next, I'm going to change the input the resolution. Click on the green into interface. Click the EDID. Set the width to 3500. The height set to the 1000. Okay. Set the display 4. The width to set 3000 and the height to set 1200. And you can see the layer resolution was modified successfully. This is the display 3. And this is the display 4 resolution. Okay, next I will change the output resolution. Click on the output interface. The format range is all, indicating that the resolution of each interface of the entire output board is modified. The width to set to stand as the display 3. This output interface set the width to 3000 and height to set 1200. Okay. Next, I will demonstrate the multi-level user permission management. For example, if you have already set up the layout screen, when someone else is using XPOSE on another computer, you only want them to switch scenarios without modifying the configuration. You can set an account password and operation permissions for the lead user. The first one, click the settings. Authorization. Open list the status. And new the user list. Set the username and the password. And save. You can set the permission management. I close the input, output, and display and layer. Okay, next I change the other computer. When you choose the device, click on the box. You should set the username and the password. And you can see you come to click the display and the layer. And the input and output count operation. Okay, this is the end of today's introductions.
Okay, so you guys have checked out how to use the set the 4K EDID on Q16pro 1 unit and how to use the Xbox user management features. I think the user management feature is pretty useful in the cases where you have a multi-user scenarios where you are the admin and you have a few other users and you only want them to control the device's certain features without switching the computer all the times. Okay, so thank you for staying with us for today's webinar, and we cover the Minimix, the internet setting, and the output settings. And for the Q16pro 1 units, we cover the EDID and the user management. So we'll come back tomorrow at the same time. We will bring you the 5th webinar for this week, and we will still talking about the first section. We'll talk about the Minimix, and the next section we'll talk about the Q16 Pro 1 unit again. And for those of you who haven't subscribed our channel, again, subscribe our channels. You can see the replay of our today's webinar and the previous webinars and on our YouTube channels. And if you have any questions regarding the Minimix and Q16 Pro 1 units or the 4 units or any other products from RGB Links, or if you have any suggestion, if you have any streaming questions, leave those questions or comment in the comments. We will get to you and we will reply via the YouTube channels. Okay, thanks for joining us today again, and hopefully you will have a great day. And this is Luke. We are live on Xiamen at RGB Link's headquarters office, and see you tomorrow. Bye.